It's not every day you get to buy an over 30-year-old Rolex directly from the original owner. So this gentleman reached out to us because he had seen another video we did on the best condition Rolex day date we've ever seen. And he told me that he bought this watch in the late 80s when he was a Mercedes car salesman. And he said everyone else was wearing them. He had to get a Rolex on his wrist to help sell these cars a little bit better. But fast forward to today, this is what he said. I'm a surfer. I wear flip-flops and board shorts most of the day down here and pray for surf, where a Rolex is out of my mind at this point in my life. He had told me that after he stopped selling Mercedes, he put the watch in the box and never wore it again. And that was about 30 years ago. So it's a full set from 1987. First thing we're gonna do is the stretch test. The watch has never been polished. The bracelet condition is really, really nice. And one of my favorite things to see on these vintage day dates is when the yellow gold starts to patina and starts to develop this reddish color to it. So when you look around the bezel and on the end links and some parts of the bracelet, you can really see the metal starting to oxidize into this reddish color. And I've actually seen someone get an old watch like this and they post in a dealer chat. They say, how can I get rid of this weird red color developing on this watch? Will a polish remove that? And a few people chime in, they're like, you crazy? You gotta leave that there. But anyway, overall condition of this watch is super nice. He must have worn it a handful of times, but he didn't wear it a ton. You can see some scratches throughout the bracelet, some wear on the side of the case, but the bezel is ultra sharp. All of the lugs have their original finishing lines, and overall, it's just a stunning example. Let's move over and take a look at everything else the watch comes with. All right, so the outer box even has the original 18038 sticker, which is called a single quick. If you're not familiar with that term, all it means is when you want to change the day and date on the watch, we unscrew the crown into the winding position and we pop it out one more position. When I go down, I can change the date. And then if you want to change the day, you do have to roll the time 24 hours at a time. Also comes with the original booklets, this calendar pad, and it's actually pretty cool. They gave us a few years of calendars. So 88, 89, 90, 91, I guess not usable today, as well as this Rolex notepad. Of course, the original paperwork, this warranty certificate and booklet holder. That kind of just goes over the watch to help protect it during transit. Look how beautiful the top of the box is. Anyway, that wraps up the story of this watch. Again, I know it's not the rarest watch in the world, but it's a classic model and it comes with an interesting story. We're gonna be asking $18,500 for this watch, which I think is a competitive price for this kind of example. So as long as it's still available, anyone watching this is welcome to it.